Hi, Dato here. Starting from this video, we are going into the formal teaching of Sunya, from the very basic to the very advanced. In future, we shall classify our video into two categories. The lecture category for formal teaching and the talk category for general discussion. This video is under the lecture series. Our Sunya is based on the teaching in Maha Anapana Smrti. Maha means great or advanced. Anapana means in and out breath. Smrti is a bit difficult to translate. It means holding the mind in focus and yet do not exert any effort. It is a spontaneous focus of mind. Many people translate it into mindfulness, which is a wrong translation. In English, mindfulness means you focus and exert your attention to observe something very carefully and intensely. Yet smrti means spontaneous awareness without exerting any effort. If you exert great effort to carry out meditation, then that must be a wrong practice. Nowadays, we have seen many schools misinterpreting the meaning of smrti. They take it as mindfulness. As a result, they spend a lot of effort and sit for long hours. Their practice becomes very rigid. That brings more harm to the mind rather than calm down the mind. Smrti is a concise word. When we expand the meaning, it actually means samatha vipassana. Again, these two words have no equivalent in English. Samatha means the practice that leads to samadhi, a peaceful and serene mental state. Again, it is something that is spontaneous, that you just practice and let it come naturally. Many schools make samadhi as an objective, and they want to enter the samadhi as a kind of mental achievement. This is a wrong approach. As the more effort you exert, your mind becomes more disturbed. No samadhi is possible. Vipassana means to observe it introspectively. Mean you just observe it without putting in effort and understand it intrinsically. Again, some people translate vipassana as mindfulness training, which is wrong translation and wrong practice too. You should never put in much effort in vipassana practice. The more effort you put in, the more confused your mind is. Then you never see things clearly and defeat the main purpose in practicing the vipassana. Smrti and vipassana are Sanskrit words. In Pali, it is known as sati and vipassana. For anapana smrti, in Sanskrit is anapanasati. In Pali, samatha vipassana is samatha vipassana in Pali. This means the same thing, and you should never bother yourself with whatever languages people use. Unfortunately, due to the wrong interpretation of the meaning and the training method, today many meditation schools, including some Zen and Vipassana schools, their practice are rigid and require long hours of costly sitting. They force the student to spend great effort in meditation and thinking that the longer you sit, the better is your skill. There is nothing more wrong with that when it comes to Anapana Smrti or Sunya meditation. Due to rigidity in the training, many of the practitioners, the emotional state is not balanced and become very emotional instead of having a calm mind. And many of them lost facial expression and become poker face most of the time, cold and non-interactive. We sometimes mention Samatha Vipassana in short form as SV. There is a basic SV, we call it BSV, and there is the Mahasamatha Vipassana, which we call MSV. BSV is the basic training and MSV is the advanced training. In BSV, we focus on synchronizing our mind and body. This is known as yoga. So yoga basically means synchronizing and matching or union of mind and body. Again, the word yoga is misunderstood. Instead of unioning the mind with the body, many yoga guru and baba twist and turn their body, They become good acrobats. but very poor in uniting the mind and body. They should go and run a circus school to train acrobats, not a yoga school. They spend so much effort to twist and turn their body. It may make your body more flexible, but it will not calm down your mind and make your mind and body balance with each other. Union of mind and body is a basic yoga, or BSB. After your mind and body are synchronized and you become peaceful and serene, then it is time for you to do your duty. Then you have to interact with the environment. That is the Mahayoga, or the MSV. When we say the environment, it means anything outside your mind and body. For example, your family, your work and office, the society, and of course the environment. By now you should have already realized the right practice of Sunya is not to spend excessive effort in any practice. Too much effort exerted wrongly can actually harm your body and mind. We need to exert some effort in any kind of practice, including Sunya. What we request of the Sunyati is the right effort, not too tense and not too loose. Practice Sunya is like tuning of the guitar string. If you tune the string too hard, the string may snap and break. If you tune it too loose, no music can be played. So right tuning is essential. On one hand, you should not force yourself to sit for long hours that is beyond your physical endurance. On the other hand, you should not sit loosely and doze off to sleep. Meditation is not to train you to sleep. It is the opposite, to train you to wake up. So much is the right effort in Sunya training. Initially, we ask the Sunyati to reverse count their breath. One breath, one count, starting from 99 all the way down to 0. That take about 12 to 15 minutes. This is within the endurance of most people. It is sufficient for initial training. Even that, 1 out of 5 people initially cannot complete the 100 counts. Then we ask them to reduce the count, make it 30 counts, from 29 to 0. Some even fear that, then we reduce it to 10 counts, 9 to 0. You may be surprised. Even that, some people fear to count. Then we ask them to repeat count 3, 2, 1 again and again. So for the beginning, you should allocate about 10 to 12 minutes at any convenient time in the day to practice the Sunya. Many people always ask, when is the best time to practice and how long should you practice it? At any time of the day, you feel it okay to practice, it's the best time. It can be in the morning, afternoon, or in the evening. Only just before and after shower, before and after heavy exercise, or before and after a heavy meal, you should avoid the practice. During the practice of Sunya, the pores on our skin are normally opened out to breathe in more air and to detox the waste. If after that immediately go for shower, it's not a good idea. The same is after shower, when the body is still moist from the shower, opening up the pores on the skin is not a good thing to do. After the Sunya, your body is in a relaxed stage now. Then you should wait for a while, after 20-30 minutes, then slowly warm up your body before you go for heavy exercise. If not, you suddenly stress your body and it may cause harm to the body. But for soft exercise like swinging on hand, soft Tai Chi movement is okay. After Sunya, you should avoid suddenly taking in large amount of food. Also, after a heavy meal, you should also avoid doing the Sunya. The important lesson you learn today is not to exert yourself too much in the practice. Do it with the holding power of your body. Do it regularly and doing it every day. It's more important to force yourself to do a long sitting than stop for a few days before you continue. Another common question is during the coming of the period, can a lady perform Sunya? The answer is definitely yes. As Sunya is a natural practice, it never does harm to the body. So even when the menstruation occurs, so practice of Sunya is okay. Finally, many people do ask, is Sunya powerful? Can you perform levitation or miracles? What do you achieve at the end? Sunya is powerful, not because the practice is special or full of magic. It's due to the simple fact that your mind is powerful. Sunya is to train your mind and train your body. When you detach yourself and remove the disturbances in your mind, the power of your mind release, and many seemingly miraculous abilities do occur, like levitation, astral traveling, projection of consciousness at a length far away, seeing the past and seeing the future, communication with angels, and etc. But there is a word of caution. All these magic powers are not the aim for practicing Sunya. The only aim is to attain peace and prosperity. All these magical powers are useless for you to attain peace and prosperity. So you should never practice Sunya to attain magical power or supernatural power. Even once in a while, you achieve that power. It is useless, and the power comes and goes, and there's no way you can exercise it at will. Once my friend claimed that he could levitate, but after many tries in front of me, his body refused to float in the air. He told me sometimes he is about to float, sometimes not. I told him this is useless skill, and finally he agreed with me. Now, how far can you go if you practice Sunya regularly? According to Buddha, you can go very far. In this lifetime, you can achieve the state of Arhat, a totally free person who can come and go in this world as he likes. Sometimes people ask me, what will happen if we can union our mind and the body? Then you become avatar, can appear and disappear at will. It is the same as Arhat. Again, we do not practice Sunya to achieve anything. We just train your mind to make it become calm and peaceful. We train our body to do the duty and bring in prosperity. We never worry about the miraculous power may come or may not come. It's none of our concern. We also not practice the Sunya to become the avatar. May come, may not come. It is none of our concerns too. Achieving peace and prosperity is the only aim for Sunya practice. Peace of mind and love for your fellow beings and the environment, achieve financial freedom to become a millionaire. That is the only thing we care about. In future, if people ask you what Sunya is, then tell them it is the practice of Anapana Smriti. Anapana is the practice of in and out breathing. Smriti is the practice of Samatha Vipassana. That is union of your mind and body, of your mind, body, and the environment. We are using the Sanskrit word because there is no equivalent word in English. You may not understand it or remember it. Never mind about that. No, I will explain them in simple language. Most importantly, you need not understand the language, but to practice it daily. Then you shall experience the peace and serenity that no language can describe. Today, we have started the journey in Sunya. It is a long journey, but never mind about it. It is the journey itself that we enjoy, not the destination. In the next video onwards, we shall focus on the training of body, breathing, and mind. See you then. Bye-bye.